Hello, I'm McLean. I'm Professor of Human Genetics here at the University of Dundee, and I'm the Scientific Director of the Centre for Dermatology and Genetic Medicine in the School of Life Sciences. I'm very pleased to be able to speak to you for a few minutes, just to give you some background on what we do here in Dundee, specifically related to EB, or epidermolysis bullosa. So I've been involved in EB research for more than 25 years now, and in the early days I was involved in identifying the genes that cause certain forms of EB and very closely related conditions of the skin. And then over the years we've been involved very much in trying to understand how those genes work and various aspects of the functions of those genes, and only when we can understand how those genes work can we start to think about developing therapies for EB and related conditions. So I'm very much focused on EB Simplex. So in terms of the numbers of patients, there's about 5,000 people in the UK with forms of EB, and the majority of those have EB Simplex, so maybe about 4,000 of those patients in the UK have the simplex form. And that's the form that we're really trying to develop a treatment for. And to do so, we have two different strands of research. The first one involves developing methods to try and switch off faulty gene that causes EB Simplex. And that's something we've been working on for a decade or more. We're making progress, slow, steady progress, but there are problems still to solve there before we can turn that into something that we can apply to patients. But that's a big component of our work right now. The second component is really drug discovery. So we're involved here in trying to develop conventional drugs to treat EB Simplex, and the way that we envisage those drugs working is to try and switch on some extra genes in the skin to take the place of the faulty genes that are involved in EB Simplex. And that's moving really fast, and we hope certainly with one type of drug to get into patient trials within the next couple of years, and things are moving quite fast. In terms of the lab here, there's about 15 of us working on various aspects of EB and related skin conditions, and it's a costly, time-consuming exercise, but we have a group of really hard-working, dedicated people here, pushing forward as fast as we possibly can. It's an expensive business, as I said. The lab consumes well in excess of £1 million a year to keep all the various projects going, and so we're very, very grateful for any contributions whatsoever to our kind of efforts. Even small amounts of money we can use to do creative things, often to seed maybe a pilot study that leads into something bigger that we can get funding from the Medical Research Council or somewhere else to carry on. So even small contributions are extremely useful, and we're very grateful. So thanks to you all for participating in this fundraising event. We're very, very grateful and appreciative of your efforts. Hope you have a good time, and thank you very much for all your efforts. Bye-bye.